Hello everyone, it's me Anushya. These days we find many institutions conducting many online programs. This video is to tell how to generate e-certificate automatically just as we submit the data in Google form. We are going to make use of Google add-on called AutoCrat. Let's see how to use it. Usually at the end of the webinar, we will be asking the participants for feedback. Obviously, we will be asking questions like name, designation, institution, etc. So with these details, we are going to auto-generate certificate. One advantage of this method is we can make the certificate of the participants reach individually, but another disadvantage is that a Google account permits us only to send 100 mails per day from a free Google account. So let's begin. First, we have to log in into our Google account and then open our Google Drive. There, I have already saved a Google feedback form to show as example. In this form, I have asked questions like email address, name, designation, institution, and the participant's view about the imaginary webinar conducted. The responses given by the participant can be downloaded in the response sheet. So now go to responses and then click select response destination and select create new spreadsheet and click create. Now we can find the spreadsheet in the Google Drive. We have to get ready with the template for the certificate. In the drive, click new and then select Google Slides and select blank presentation. Now I am changing the size of the slide to suit my certificate. In the previous video, I have mentioned about how to create the template for the certificate. So now I am using the same template which is in A4 sheet size. So here I am selecting file where at the bottom we can find page setup. The default size appears on the screen. Click the drop down box and click custom, and I am changing the size as 8.7 cross 11.7, which is nothing but the size of a A4 sheet, and then give apply. Then we are to place our template in the background. Select background and then a dialog box will appear. Under upload we can find browse. So here I am going to upload the template as background and give done. Then we are to insert our content. I have already typed the content, so I am going to copy and paste it in the slide. Now I am adjusting the width to fix the certificate. Now I'm going to map the tags. It is nothing but the item to be reflected in the certificate. We have insert two angle brackets and type the header to be reflected in each space. Here one thing is very important. The tag we insert should be same as in the header of the response sheet. Next, we can change the font size and spacing. Once it is all done, go to the drive and create a new folder. And I am naming it as webinar certificate, where all the created certificate can be stored. Now let's go to our response sheet. Click add-on and select get add-ons. So select AutoCrat from the dialog box and give install. It will be asking for permission to give continue. Then select the account we are going to access. Below the terms and conditions, we can find allow. We have to select it. And then AutoCrat will be installed. And now select done and close the dialog box. Now select add-ons and the AutoCrat and select option. Now we have to select add-ons and go to AutoCrat and select open. A dialog box will appear. Now we have to select new job. We can name it as per our wish. Now I am naming it as certificate. Click next. In the next page we have to choose the template. Give next. The next page we have to map source data. So it has automatically done it. In the next page we have to name the file as it would be in the individual participant's name. In type I am changing it as PDF because the certificate should not be further edited by the participant. In output, keep the default as multiple output mode. In the next page, we have to choose destination folder. I don't want my drive to be messy, filled with numerous certificates, so I'm organizing it in a separate folder. Click next. We need not worry about page 6 and 7, but page 8 is very important. In share document, give yes. In the box beneath, we need to add details to enable mailing. In the to address, we have to map the email address, and then we have to give the subject of the email. I'm naming it as webinar certificate, and then the personalized content for the mail should be typed. Then click next. In the next page we are going to run the trigger. So select yes in run on form trigger, so that as we fill the form, it triggers the operation and the certificate will be mailed to the participant's mail ID. Once it is done, select save and the program is ready to run. And then select on the play button to run the AutoCrat program. So now let us check if it is working. In the Google form, I am filling the needed data. As I give submit, the AutoCrat program is triggered.